Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and we are back with another world record. We are in the BA Montana. Now, I didn't know it, but that match I put up about a month ago, the 300k game in this, that's a damage record. Didn't know it. Probably won't hold up forever, but it is a damage record. Didn't know that because I'm not really, I guess I don't necessarily pay attention to them things. This, however, is going to be something I'm going to be forced to pay attention to when you see this. But anyway, guys, we are back now. We've had construction in front of the house now on our road, on the new house and stuff, the neighbor's new house and all that, and on the road for about 2 weeks. So we are good to go. Videos have been a little bit rough to try to get out because it's hard to record with that much noise. And also, one really crazy thing, guys, we have, in fact, 48 more matches ready to go. I even have some from before the carrier update I have to do, but every time I've been playing recently, I've been having very good games. I mean, look at the last 3 videos I think I put up. I think I had the damage record in this. I had 8 kills in the Caesar, and then we're going to have this match, which is going to be a very interesting match, believe it or not. And it's going to be one hell of a fight. Okay, so we are moving. Obviously, we have a main to my right. I am very aware of what's around me, right? I know there's a main next to me. There's a Shimikaze going in front of me. What does that mean? Probably the Shimikaze is not going to be a good player, right? Like most Shimikaze players, not ideal, okay? So I understand that, but I'm still an aggressive player. Our teammate that in that main is going to completely bail. Again, I'm not complaining to teammate about teammates, but being aware of teammates in adjusting to teammates is a huge thing. You're going to see it play out on this match, right? So right now, main isn't moving, so I know I don't have him, and we have a Shimikaze in front of us, and there's a bunch of Torps in front of me. I am an aggressive player. Do not get me wrong. In fact, you're going to see me drive halfway to the map. Now, we are going to have destroyers. That's one thing we're going to have. We're going to take a shot at Mino. This Mino player, very solid player for the most part. He is going to be the rough spell. And trust me, I actually do make a mistake in this match. However, me and the BA Montana get along very well. And I only need 3 heals. As you guys can see, I average 1.5 million potential damage against me in a match. And I survive about 50% of the time. That's really good. And I generally, the extra heals, not something I need to worry about, alright? Although they are really powerful if you do need them. However, we're going to have the carrier. We realize very quickly this is going to be rough, right? This is a very unbalanced side. Our battleship is completely not doing anything. We're basically here on this side by ourselves. Granted, there's 2 destroyers here, but for the most part, I'm the only thing that 5 of these guys can shoot at. There's a carrier, there's 2 battleships here, 2 destroyers. So there's actually 6 guys right now focusing on this side, and I'm the only thing they see. And again, this is going to showcase me taking quite a bit amount of damage in this match. So we're seeing very quickly that I am walking into a hornet's nest here. And I have to be very careful. So we are halfway in. We're playing super aggressive. We're going to take a shot, as always, at destroyers. That's what you got to do. I realize everybody's over here. I'm only thing over here right now, for the most part. And you're going to, in fact, see that we did about half of the health of that destroyer. We end up losing a destroyer, right? So like even with my help, them 2 destroyers could not take out that 1 destroyer. It's okay. I understand that, so I know cannot rely on my destroyers, especially when I saw that was a Velos. Anytime you see a campaign ship, generally predicting a player's gameplay, it's going to be a little bit rough. So we're going to be careful. We're going to back up just a little bit here, right? So Uh, like I said, very easy way to get yourself killed quickly. Again, apparently they didn't do any damage to Z46, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot again. And we're going to put a nasty shot on him. So basically we're going to do almost all his health and get him down. So right out of the gate, you can see we are down very quickly in this match. I only have 30,000 damage. I'm not having the world's greatest game, obviously. And you're thinking, how is this going to be a world record match? Well, my aggressiveness, as we are going to go ahead and turn back in, I realize I have to do something. I have no help. That main completely deserted me. And we're going to move in. And I see a battleship moving into my right, meaning not everybody can angle, right? Somebody's going to get crossfires. We're going to go ahead and move up. And I don't want to stay on this border. I'm trying to get off of it. I don't like using borders. It's kind of cheeky. So we're going to go ahead and move up. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to say, screw it. I want to kill everybody. And you're going to see we only have, what, 9 minutes left. I have only 30,000 damage, and you're going to see what this game turns into. We are down 4 guys, including 2 destroyers at this point. So you're going to see this is going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to go ahead and take a shot at Montana and get a little bit of damage here. But you're going to see we had 30,000 at 9 minutes. This is going to be a pretty incredible sequence of events here. Obviously, I'm spotted. I know that there's torpedoes coming, so I'm slowing down. I'm trying to be careful here, trying to dodge stuff. There's 2 destroyers, or there was 2 destroyers over here, so I got to be careful. And we're gonna go ahead and then go work our way up here. So, but I want to get rid of Montana and the best that I can. Our teammate over there, he's angling to our teammate, so if I can get myself up just a little bit farther, I can get a broadside. And I want to make sure Ohio does not back up. And there are the torps. I thought I was going to be able to dodge them. I couldn't. And not necessarily the world's best play on my part, but we have 2 floodings. We're going to go ahead and take that. And, in fact, we're going to take a shot at Montana right as the gearing gets spotted. I wish I had spotted the gearing a second earlier. Obviously, we would have probably just wiped out that gearing. Alright, so again, we're going to work our way up. We've done some significant damage now to Montana. We're going to turn in. We know Torp's probably, another set was probably coming from someone else, so we're going to go ahead and move our butt up. But more or less, I want to close the distance. Why do I shoot the Mino there? Because he's a full hull target broadside to me. Ohio's already proven that he wants to go after that Montana. We're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to push up. Now, this Mino has also showed that he's a solid player. So, I see him smoke up. I'm going to go ahead and look. And you're going to see, I'm going to try to take a shot and predict where he's going to be. However, he does move. We do get a hit on him. But, again, in a Mino, he's doing a pretty good job of being annoying and not putting me... not being able to get rid of them. And sometimes, no matter how decent of a player, I'm a pretty solid player. If another guy's good, they're going to be hard to get rid of, just like this in this case. Now, I could shoot my guns at him in the dark, but I don't, because then I will be spotted and he won't. So there's no point in doing that. I'm just going to go ahead and wait. And I'm going to, in my head, this is now a close game. I have made it closer. Help make it closer. We're going to push up. I want to get this cap. That's really my goal. I really want to get this cap to give us the points advantage and stop their points. But we're going to go ahead and take a nice little shot here at Montana. And we are going to depth strike him. That is something you can't do in a Montana, and he has to know I'm there. It's okay. It happens. If you don't think I haven't gotten depth struck, you're crazy. But all of a sudden, we're going to push up. We're still losing. And this Mino can't see me, and he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. If he goes forward, there's a battleship there. If he goes back towards me, I've already proven so far that I'm a clean shot is when I can get him. And he probably makes a smarter move here, because that other battleship we do have is, in fact, kind of sidetracked. So we're going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and dodge our shot. We're going to try to get a hit on him. We get 2 overpins. It happens. I can't believe that we overpinned a Mino angled like that. It happens, though. And we're going to play smart here. We're going to get into this cap and take the cap. Could I go damage hunting? Yeah, I probably could. But the best thing for a team is to get this cap right now. And that's a big thing for me. As you can see, we've turned out also to use the island for cover. But also at the same time, we have to use auto aim over the mountain. But at the same time, too, just to make sure we get this cap. The carrier has actually left us alone a little bit now for a few minutes. So probably in a solid place to do it. We're going to take another shot over the mountain. Obviously, you can't see him the best. So that first shot didn't do well. We take a little bit off. And we're going to go ahead and take another shot as well. And I'm watching Mino. I do want to catch a Mino off guard when he's not looking. And so far, I've done a pretty good job of sneaking my way in a giant battleship to get up here, right? So we're going to slow down a little bit. Mino does not see us at all, right? And we get in our cap. We get the solo cap. That's going to help us on points. And we do get the Citadel and the high caliber. And this whole time, in the beginning of the match, we were tanking a lot of damage. And we do, in fact, get rid of the Mino, who seemed like he was a pretty solid player. This BA Montana, you got to be aware of your surroundings. This is where being aggressive is good, but not overly aggressive, and this is being overly aggressive. He's trying to charge a battleship. I've clearly just annihilated 2 of his teammates. He should be aware of that, and he is not, and we're going to go ahead and put our plane up for the extra damage because it looks like a decent salvo. And we absolutely wreck them. So, in 6 minutes, we essentially do 200,000 damage and completely change this game. Huge. Now, I do make a mistake here, as the carrier is in fact coming for me. And there's not much I can do about it. Sometimes with carriers, it is what it is. And I feel like, looking back, I want to change my play. You can, Monday quarterback play this. He's going to go ahead and drop some bombs on me. And I'm going to leave the fire burn, which I thought this carrier was going to just focus on me. So we're going to take another shot at Lepanto. Or we're going to take a shot at Lepanto. Again, he doesn't know I'm here, hasn't paid attention. We get a Confederate. We basically take all his health off. And now it's just a carrier. Now, I wish I had used my fire, I wish I had put out that fire, to be honest with you. Normally not putting out one is a very bad idea, but him letting me burn here, I could have used one more heal, but this isn't the end of the world, okay? I wish I had played that differently looking back on it now, but it was still the correct play of not putting out one fire. I thought he was going to instantly right away try to put a second fire on me. And that would have been much worse if he got a double fire right away. So we are going to go ahead. There's not a whole lot we're going to do. We're going to move up. We've had some really good luck lately. I've actually, for you guys that don't know my background on this, I've only played this game about a little over a year. This is my 6th world record, which is kind of cool. All right, so pretty happy with that. And we have some more good games coming up as well, but just something interesting. I just did not expect this. And you're going to see, clearly it's not a damage record, but it's solid damage game. But again, it's more about helping your team win, right? And we pretty much did this. And I see these torps coming, even trying to turn. But this is going to be the end of me. If I had probably put that fire out, I would have had probably enough health to actually survive this and get the carrier. Because you can see we were pretty close to getting to the carrier. Knowing that, right? Knowing that, and you can see we were only, 15 away from the carrier or something. This game was going to be even more incredible, but I feel like we definitely changed the pace. We definitely helped our team win. We helped take out both destroyers. We definitely took on a side when 6 people were shooting at us at one time for a moment there. was pretty incredible. We took a lot of effort out of the other team, and then we came back and whooped their butt. And you're gonna see this is in fact the new record, world record. This one could hold up for a while too as well. This is 4,500 base. So if I got a shot at the carrier, we're easily talking about a 5K game in the carrier. You know, if I got to that carrier. But more importantly, we helped our team win. Had a lot of fun. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. We'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.